Alright guys, it's that video again. Is it worth farming virtual towers? So this event, it's a weird one because there is a shop, right? Like there is a shop here. And there's also milestone rewards as well too. I'm pretty confident about that. I can double check though. I think it's this right here, right? Yeah. So there's milestone rewards as well too. But there's 4 maps, SP1 through 4. And then you have SP and you have EX mode. That is weird. The event format this time around is really weird, but nonetheless, let's get right into it. Is this event worth farming? So this event is really easy. It is very easy. The first 3 maps can be blown away by pretty much anyone. I think it's like SP3 is like level 50 or something. It is pretty easy. SP4 may be a little bit trickier for some of the newer players, but relatively still really easy. I think it's like level 70 to 80 mobs and boss or whatever. So it can still be really easy. Obviously, you're going to have to get some levels into it, but getting like level 90, level 100 or whatever is more than enough for this event. So it shouldn't be that difficult for most people. But if you are a relatively new player, everyone should push for SP4. So this time around, I'm not going to do the whole like end game player, mid game player, early game player stuff, because for the most part, all these maps don't give much loot. It's all about the last map, SP4. SP4 here is going to hold what most of us are going to want. So SP4 obviously drops the SSR ship. Pompeo here is going to be the drop ship for SP4. Also, I think so. Hopefully, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the drop. She's going to be dropped here. And the gear here. So the gear here, the purple ones, I'm not gonna talk much into them. They're probably like okay or whatever, or trash, so I'm not gonna talk much into them. It's gonna be the Italian cruiser gun right here, the AP one. So I talked about this like way back in a prior video, and I recommend you guys watch that one because I go through the analysis of explaining my thoughts about this gun in particular. I will say this though, because this event is pretty easy, and I know a lot of you guys are like in your early stages of the game playing this, so it's pretty good for farming. So if you guys really want AP like cruiser guns, I highly recommend just farming this map. There is a debate or whatever saying like, okay, this gun is not that bad, this gun is like a little bit better, this or whatever. For the most part, it's like, okay, let's just say top 3. It's a top 3 AP like cruiser gun in the game. All right, I think that's fair for everyone to say. It's a top 3 gun. So I know there's a whole like thing saying like light cruisers are better with high explosive guns, and that is true. So this gun right here, it's situational. It's very niche. If you really want AP light cruiser guns, I highly recommend farming them. If you guys don't know what to farm, whatever, you're gonna farm this map regardless because it does drop Pompeo, I think. And the other maps or whatever, like SP1 loot is like awful. Like this right here is awful. SP2 loot here is also awful. And SP3 loot right here, yeah, there's fire extinguishers or whatever, and some other these weird planes, but I'm not gonna talk much into them. I don't think they're that great. All the loot is gonna come from SP4. So since Pompeo drops here at SSR, I think so, and the SSR ship is gonna, or SSR gear print is going to be here as well too, you might as well just farm this map. It's also really easy. It's a good opportunity for you to level up new ships. Pretty much everyone's going to be farming this map. I hope so, because it's easy, it shouldn't be that difficult, and it gets the job done for whatever you need to do in the game, like drops and whatnot and so forth. Alright, so that is worth farming for most of you guys, because you're going to be here regardless whether you want the gun or not. So SP4 is the way to go. Now, as for the event shop here, always go for the gun. Now, this gun right here, I gotta look more into it. Actually, we'll do it right now. I'm gonna look right into the gun right now. Give me a sec. I want to see how good this gun is. So let's talk about this gun, and I will look into it real quick. Well, I can just buy it right now. Okay, let's look at this gun, guys. Let's look at this gun. I've never seen this gun before, so it could be good. It could be good. Let's upgrade this real quick. Is it I think it's a DD gun or whatever. I hope so. Maybe. Where's it at? Here it is. Oh, it's a what? Really? Okay. It has sap ammo. Interesting. So it's medium. All right. So right off the bat, it's gonna be for medium. Now, who's this for though? Equipped by. Is it a light cruiser gun? I think it's a light cruiser gun. All right, it's a light cruiser gun, I think. Let's do a comparison. So I'm gonna use Helena because I use Helena right here. I think it's a light cruiser gun. Is it a light cruiser gun? It's a heavy cruiser gun. Wait, really? No, it's a DD gun. It has to be a D. Okay, it's a DD gun, I think. Yeah. Okay, so it's medium armor because you can tell by the sap ammo right here. Now let's look at the mods real quick. As expected, medium armor mods for the sap gun. So, in terms of the other stuff, shell velocity is pretty fast. Let's look at properties. Spread angle, that's 0. Interesting. I think this gun could be okay. I gotta look at the whatchamacallit. What's the firepower on this? It's 30. It's 30. It's not that terrible. Like it's 5 less firepower, but it's like it's not bad. It's a destroyer gun for medium armor. That's very interesting, by the way. Very interesting. Interesting gun. Interesting gun. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk much about that gun. It's a one of a kind gun, so I highly recommend you guys get it. As for how it does in performance, I gotta look into it. I think from what I see so far, it's not that terrible. It looks pretty good. I'll give it a shot myself in a maybe upcoming video or something, but it doesn't look that bad. So I put priority on that because it's very unique. Obviously, Pompeo as well too. If you guys haven't gotten her from the SP4 drop, the usual cog chips, you're gonna need a lot of those. If you want to get SSR cap boxes, go ahead as well too. And of course, if you guys really are need of general blueprints right now for PR ship, always grab those. So the generic stuff, grab those. And then if you're a newer player, purple plates are nice. Gold gear boxes to RNG gamble for some gear is also nice as well too. And then just your usual essentials. If you need coins, you need oil, you need dorm food, grab those. So very basic shop. The essentials are there. Grab what you need and you're good to go. Now as for the milestone reward here, the good stopping point usually is for me is the cog ship point. So I think this time around, is it 15k again? It's 12k. I think it's 12k. No, it's 30k. All right. So, we have 2 universal books at 60k. Now, that's a stretch right there. 60,000 points is a bit of a stretch. I don't recommend you guys push for this, but if you guys want to do so, go for it. The stopping point for me right here, for most people I'd say, is going to be 30,000. I want people to stop at 30,000 because cog ships are going to be essential. Unless you're like really far into the game where you have so many cog ships where you maxed out all the ships you want, you got all the fleet tech you want, you don't have to really go for it. But looking down the road, if you guys do plan on playing this game for a very long time, you're going to need those cog ships because it's part of your ship's development. So you're going to need 30,000 points. So I recommend stopping here. 30,000 points should be enough to clear most of the shop as well too for the essentials. If you guys want to push farther, get into the shop, probably gonna stop at 50,000. You can grab 2 more SSR prints for, or 2 more universal prints for your troubles for UR. Not bad here. So either 30,000 or 50,000, depends on how far you want to clear the shop and whatnot. Okay, so that's it for this event. Very simple event. I don't think there's much into it. They didn't do a prelude or anything, so it's a very fast event. Get your SP4 farming in, get your Pompeo, get your unique Italian light cruiser guns and your DD guns, and that's pretty much it. Enjoy the video, guys. I'll see y'all next one as always.